My teacher reprimanded me and told me to be careful, warned me to be careful in the future. And she also told that she would call my parents and talk to them about whatever had happened. So that day I was very upset and I was very angry with myself of doing such a thing. And so in the evening, when I went to the dormitory, my teacher was sitting there. She called up my parents and told about the incident, and she talked to them. Om Shri Sairam, offering my most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our dearest Lord. Today I would like to share a couple of experiences that are very close to my heart and which keep re-emphasizing Swami's values of being truthful and the power of prayer. I have been fortunate and blessed to be part of Swami's institutions in Parthi for the last 6 years. Swami has often re-emphasized and every person to follow, and which my school has told every student, encouraged every student to follow, is being truthful. After all these years, I have learned that we must always abide by truth even if the situation is against us. And Swami has also told that if we are truthful, Swami will always be by our side. So this incident happened to me in my 5th standard, and that was also the year when I joined primary school in Parthi. It was during the unit test. I was writing a particular unit test, and I took a toilet break. I took the permission of my invigilator and went up to the dormitory. In the dormitory, I had this curiosity to ask for a particular answer to a particular question in the exam. So I saw one of my classmates and I asked him for the answer. He also explained me. I had no intentions of copying the answer. I just asked because I was a bit curious to know what the answer was, and he explained me. At the same time, another classmate of mine, he overheard our conversation, and he went down to the classroom and complained directly to the invigilator, who also happened to be my class teacher. So as soon as I came down, my teacher asked me about the incident, and at that point of time I remembered Swami saying we must always be truthful. So I admitted my mistake, and I told I agreed to the incident. And so my teacher and I also told that I had no intentions of copying. I just was curious, so I asked the answer, and I even showed the paper that I had not copied. But my teacher reprimanded me and told me to be careful, warned me to be careful in the future. And she also told that she would call my parents and talk to them about whatever had happened. So that day I was very upset and I was very angry with myself of doing such a thing. And so in the evening, when I went to the dormitory, my teacher was sitting there. She called up my parents and told about the incident, and she talked to them. I did not know what she talked. She mostly talked to them about the incident. So I was very upset. I almost started to cry. So after she spoke, my teacher spoke, she gave the phone to me, and when I took the phone in hand, I was very skeptical. I was very scared as to what my parents would say about the incident. So I took the phone and kept it in my ear, and when I heard them, I was really surprised when they started talking to me, because they sounded very happy and they were very proud of me. So I was really surprised, because for such a situation, that was not the reaction which anyone would give. So I asked them about the incident, and I learned that my teacher had not exactly complained about me for such an incident, but instead praised me for being truthful, that I had admitted my mistake. So my parents were very happy, my teacher was very happy, and that day I learned that we must always be truthful, whether the situation is against us. Even then we have to always stand by truth. I'm very grateful to my teacher and my parents for encouraging me to take that small step of following Swami's values. Sairam.